Welcome to The Bridge, a free learning tool that lets you create a Greek or Latin vocabulary list with just the words you need. This tutorial will show you how to sort, filter, and manipulate your list using the filter pane. Begin by selecting the language and then a text. Let's say today we're going to read Virgil's Aeneid. Click Add Work. Let's read the first 50 lines of Book 4. We'll keep this simple, but we could add other texts and then exclude or match those with other texts. Click Create, and now here's your list. The Aeneid has text-specific definitions, but you could remove English definitions to create a study list, or select full generic definitions or basic definitions. By default, dictionary entries appear without macrons, but you can add these if you wish. You can add a variety of information about your words. You can show where they first appear in your text. All columns in the list are sortable, so you can create a running list. Note that we're still working out some sorting problems, but this gives you a start towards a running list. You can add how many times a word appears in your selection. If you reverse sort, now you have a frequency list for your passage. You can also add the count of the words in the entire work, showing words that are more or less frequent for future readings. You can add a part of speech and a link to the Logeion website, where you have full dictionary entries for words from several scholarly dictionaries. You can add the Bridge corpus rank to reveal the most common words in the nearly million-word Bridge corpus of texts. And if your list includes words from multiple works, you can show which words come from which works. Moving down, we find the filters that allow you to filter by word type: nouns, adjectives, verbs, etc. Let's start by removing everything. Then, adding back just nouns. Or maybe we want only a certain declension. Here are all the first declension words in our selection. Here are the second declension nouns, or third declension too, or third and fifth. You get the idea. All the columns remain sortable. You can do the same for adjectives. At the bottom of your list, note that you can always find exactly how many words are being displayed. For adjectives, you can also select declensions. For verbs, you can select conjugations: first, first and second conjugation, just second, only irregular verbs. You can also reveal only adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, pronouns. The final section allows you to screen out or reveal certain kinds of words that we often pay more or less attention to than usual. Special adverbs and adjectives are regularly formed words that might have their own dictionary entry in the Bridge, but which you might know from their base adjective. For example, sane from sanus. Idioms, numbers, proper nouns are self-explanatory. The final filter is stop words. Stop words are very common words that are frequently omitted when analyzing texts. If you know Latin, you probably know most of these 91 very common Latin words, and so you might omit them. Let's do so. Once your list is exactly as you like it, you can print or export. You can find out more about working with exported texts in another tutorial. Okay, here's your list. Happy reading.